Welcome back.
Welcome back to the podcast, everyone. We should sing. We should turn this podcast into a musical.
Yeah, I've been saying that for years.
Have
I've
they
been
done
saying, like, I'm sure there's some fucking lame ass podcast where they sing.
Yeah,
They like break out into song.
Half time we sing, the other half we just we chat, and then we bust it out into a song when we feel it come in.
Yeah, kind of like Glee.
Yes, very Glee.
Did you ever watch Glee?
Never. I never watched Glee. I never watched.
Me neither. Too straight.
Yeah.
Too
I
straight.
never watched the one where they go to band camp with like Zac Efron. What the hell is that called? The movie.
I keep wanting to say School Rock. It's High School Musical.
High School Musical. Never saw High School Musical. Yeah, I mean, ultimately, just too straight.
The second one is surprising, actually, because you were a real Disney Channel head when I first met you.
Yeah, I still like the Disney stuff, but
The Disney Channel, though? No way.
not the Disney Channel. I mean,
Maybe the stuff that you watched at the time.
Yeah, that stuff's like holds a fun memory in my heart. But yeah, I definitely watched it. I was definitely too old to still be watching it, but they were running reruns of shows I was watching in my like early teens, so I was like, yeah.
Dude, I can't watch it. I can't watch anything on TV that's. I tried to watch the I Love LA show and I couldn't like get through one episode.
I Love LA with
Rachel Sennett.
Oh yeah, dude, the first episode's tough to get through.
Does it get better from there?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, listen,
good.
I don't want to paint an ugly portrait of myself, but can I just say that I think I'm over the catty, like funny gay character.
Yes, the guy with the hairy chest and.
Yeah, like, dude, I just mean in anything,
Yeah.
not that show specifically, but that show really, I was like, one of these guys again?
I know.
Like, there's plenty of normal gay people out there. Why do they have this gay caricature?
Yeah, I want to hear. Yeah, I want to hear the gay community speak up. But like,
why is there no fucking Doogie Howser on How I Met Your Mother? He's just a regular. I guess he's not gay in that show though.
He's not. He's actually the opposite, but. He's like a ladies' man. But that makes it kind of funny, though, that he's like a ladies' man, but he's actually I think he was probably open at that point.
He was. He definitely was.
An openly gay guy at that point. So, like, kind of sick to
Okay, so not
be a character.
not really to my. It doesn't really make my point.
Yeah.
However,
I know what you're saying, though.
We know gay people
Yeah.
and they're normal. I don't know why every gay character on TV needs to be like, hello.
Yes. Oh, my God.
Or like they're like very quippy.
Yeah.
Also, they're so corny. Like, I don't know, man. I'm over it.
It irks me. It irks me for sure. I feel you.
Justice
on
for
that.
the gays.
Yes, but it does get better. I watched the first episode. I didn't like, but I was already turned it on, so I finished it. Second episode and third episode, I was like, okay, this is fine. I don't see that show getting another season.
You think?
I don't think so. Has anyone talked about it besides
I
me
feel
and
like
you?
I feel like people watch it.
Definitely not the gays.
See,
No.
I love the show Girls. I think that show is legitimately funny.
That show was
But like
groundbreaking.
I thought it was going to be kind of like that. I was going to be like, this show's not going to be for me, but I could think it's funny. And I watched it and I was like, I don't even think this show's funny. Like I can't tell if it's I could tell it's supposed to be funny, but I didn't laugh at one single part.
It feels like it's trying to go for an Entourage thing where she's kind of coming up and this is her friend, but like not the focus isn't on the act anymore. It's on the agent side. And it's
Who
but
gives
it's
a fuck?
It's so LA too. I hate it. I'm like
I
get
guess,
a little like
I mean, I guess that's the point, but it is like
when they go out to dinner, like that is so. Third episode, they go out to a restaurant, like that is so LA. Everyone just wants to be like seen, but no one has anything. Maybe that's the point. I guess that is the point they're trying.
I
to
guess
get
that probably
across.
is the point, but
yeah,
make it. I don't know. Maybe it gets funnier, but
it's on in the background. I was eating like ice cream last night. I put it on. I checked my phone. You know.
I'd rather watch The Simpsons, man.
Dude, I since we're talking about TV shows, movies, releases
people,
and stuff,
gay
gay
characters.
people, delays. I hate to break the news, everyone, but Shrek, the new Shrek movie, has been delayed another year. So
Shrek the Fifth.
Shrek the Fifth. Hang on, everyone, to life. For if you're terminally ill, hang on. Shrek is coming.
Damn,
just
the
one more
Overtones
year.
are probably fucking clamoring for new material.
I saw, but everything's just delayed a whole year. So I blame COVID. I don't know.
it is strange because on one hand, TV, which at this point is just like because it's all streaming, is not the same thing.
Which also pissed me off. I want to binge watch everything, but go on.
Oh, I don't. I'm a little frustrated. I understand it, but I'm a little frustrated that we went back to the weekly scheduled airing of things. I don't like that.
It's tough,
dude. I end up just rewatching the previous episode before I watch the new one every time, just so I can remember. Because the recaps in the beginning don't recap enough.
Does not do it. You have to rewatch it.
You really do.
Speaking of shows, have you watched Pluribus?
I watched some of the first episode, and
not for you,
as you could have guessed. The thing is, I knew I was going to dislike it.
What don't you like about it?
It doesn't. First of all, it's got that Vince Gilligan feel, which I don't like. It
bonked me on the head after the first episode. I was like, "Oh fuck, it is."
It sucks. Yeah. Also, I think you're kind of supposed to dislike the main character. Mm-hmm. Like she's supposed to be kind of like annoying, but yeah. I'm like, I'm not in on this. But I also thought the concept was fucking stupid as hell. So Meanwhile, when I tell people that I try to convince them to watch a show that I really like, yeah. I'm like, you got to watch the first 3 episodes. Like, just like, I think before you can judge. But
that is fair, though. That is fair.
I could say there's no possible way I will like Pluribus.
Well, Sydney Sweeney comes in the 3rd episode. So I'm just
still not going to watch it, dude. I didn't watch Madam Web. I'm also not like, for the casual viewer, I'm not like a Sydney Sweeney super fan. Yeah, I defend her because I think she's like surprisingly normal and level-headed for a person that became very famous kind of in the span of 2 months and in a sexual way.
Yeah.
But I really don't like, I think she's a good actor, but I'm not like a Sydney Sweeney truther.
Daniel Day-Lewis makes an appearance in the 2nd episode too. So
I'm in, dude.
Yeah, dude, you might have to watch it.
All right, I'm in. I'm a DDL truther for sure.
Yeah, the show isn't. At first I thought, is this kind of gonna strike me how Lost struck me as a kid? Something new, something fresh. After the first episode, I'm like, it's kind of like a comedy, but kind of not. There's like silly things about it. I don't hate it. I'm going to keep watching it, but I'll let you know how it ends.
Yeah, if this is your first episode, I'm
Jake.
This is Jake. I'm Taylor. We also play music, but this is our main gig. This is where we make all our money. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, I don't like Breaking Bad. I think Breaking Bad is a bad show. I think at the time we all agreed it was a good show, but going back and watching it now, I find it difficult to believe people that say that they think it's still a good show.
The premise of it is pretty cool.
The premise is cool,
and there's cool episodes into it, but
dude, it's just like it. So I can live with slow burn. I don't need nonstop action. I don't even like battle scenes, I've said on this podcast.
Okay.
But it's just like such a cartoon of real people.
Yeah.
Here's my thing. If you think the show is good, I think that you maybe just have lower standards for entertainment than I do. That's what I would say. I believe that you think it's good, but I think maybe admit that it's could be bad and you just like it.
That's me. I like it. I think it was good. I watched it one time.
I mean, I watched I rewatched the whole thing last year, and I was like, I only hung in there because I was like, does this get good? Is there a reason why universally we are like so good?
How many rocks does Hank collect? I gotta know.
I mean, Hank's the only part that holds up, straight up.
And I like the
Hank and the retarded son are the only good part.
Did he get like an Oscar or something for that? Because he kind of crushed that performance.
No, but I saw a clip of him on Instagram recently that I scrolled past.
And he wasn't acting.
No, he was on like a podcast or something. And I'll say this: he looks really. I mean, it's not like he was old in the show, but he looks exactly the same.
That's good. There's that could age him. That could age him.
I mean, that show came out in 2008, 2009.
Yeah, it's funny because Walter White, he's in his 70s now. He's old.
He still looks good too. But
He looks
I
good.
feel like he's looked pretty old since he was on Malcolm in the Middle.
Well, yeah, because he played everyone's dad, so you always thought of him as.
But he looks
older than
extra old in Breaking Bad.
once he shaves his head and stuff.
Even in the beginning, he looks kind of like, in the very beginning, he looks a lot like my fifth grade teacher, Mr. Lausch, who I hated, and I saw mildly assault a black student one time. Not sexually.
Cancel him.
He like grabbed him by the shirt and like pulled him around a desk, and we were all kind of like, I don't think you can do that.
All right. Race out of it, it's got to be so hard to contain your anger towards some kids that are probably so freaking annoying.
Oh, 100%.
Like, you can't do it. That's a no, but that's why you're a teacher. That's why I'm not a teacher, because I'd be like, dude, I'm going to not murder this kid literally, but figuratively.
That's the thing. Like,
He should get his ass
know that? Listen, I am aware that kids can push buttons, and that not only that, some of them get a thrill out of pushing buttons. That's a part of
Yeah, they're getting off to it.
youth. But I feel like you would have some inkling that you could or couldn't handle that before you became a teacher.
And guess who's got that inkling? Me. Also, I can't really read, can't really write.
You know
so
what,
that's not
though?
really for me
I
either.
bet under even extreme duress
Yeah.
around children, you wouldn't be inclined to grab them by the shirt and pull them around a desk.
No, but talking about it afterwards, I think I'm like, dude, I'm gonna kill this kid.
Yeah.
But I'd be like, damn, man, dude, you're really coming at me. Come on, man.
The one thing I'll give Mr. Lausch, despite his racial discrepancies, I'll give him one accolade, and that's that he is the one who taught us about the Civil War, and that's my favorite war. I've said on this show before. If this is your first time, I'm a Civil War guy.
Guess what side should have won? Sound off in the comments.
Let's say I wouldn't be wearing a blue uniform if I was. No, I mean, you know what's crazy? They just came out. It's not crazy. I don't know why I said that. They just came out with a 4-part miniseries on Netflix called Death by Lightning, and it has like the guy from Succession
Never seen
that plays
Succession.
Tom. You haven't? I thought you guys watched it.
Never watched it. Always wanted to. The wife didn't like the first episode. I wasn't around for it, so we never put it on.
It's good.
Yeah, I want to watch it. It's on my.
It's a very specific
watch
flavor,
list.
and because of that, I think that's why I think it's so good and people liked it so much.
Yeah.
Because it's such a. In theory, it shouldn't be a thing that I like.
Yeah, bunch of suits.
It's just like a bunch of
Business.
it's a bunch of rich people. Like
Yeah.
it's like about a rich family,
Who wants that?
and they're all just pretty disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
But then you kind of like feel for some of them in a weird way, where you're like, these are based off of real people, not like real characters, but they're definitely like based off of certain people that exist in real life, and they're just everything they do is disgusting, and they like kind of admit it at times
Yeah.
in the show. They're just like,
I'm disgusting.
yeah, they're just like, I mean, nobody should live like we do, but we do, and we don't want anyone else to live this way.
Yeah, I do want to give it a watch. That's a show. Maybe I'll give it a watch soon.
I thought about rewatching it, but I'll say this: it's pretty upsetting.
People,
It's
really
like really
liked it.
sad.
Oh, well, maybe not in the winter. I won't watch
Well,
it then.
it has funny parts, but it's just like the overall dynamic of the characters is like they all just emotionally abuse each other.
Oh, okay. I can look past that. Maybe I can muster up the courage to watch it in the winter.
It's not that. Maybe I just think it's sad. I just think it's like really, it's like cruel in ways.
It's a little more deep. Like when you look into it, it's kind of sad. You're like, damn, this is not
You
surface
just like
level-
feel
level
bad
sad.
for some of the characters.
Yeah.
Basically, the main thing is like the whole premise of the show is their dad is this rich like media mogul, and he's like, I'm gonna retire. Like I'm trying to figure out which of my kids is gonna take over.
The Succession.
Exactly. And they all like won his approval, and he's the biggest piece of shit in the world and treats them so badly. But like
And I'm sure that happens every day.
basically every episode, they're like, fuck this guy. Like, fuck him. We're not going to let him treat us like this anymore. And then he like does something that's just like, you know what? I think you're more special than I thought you were. And then reels them right back in, and then does something, and he's just like fucks them over so bad. It's such a good show.
I'll give it a shot.
I'm a dialogue
I'll
guy.
give it a shot. I don't hate dialogue. I'm finishing. I guess this is the TV show pod episode. But I'm caught up on the Chair Company. I think that show's pretty good. I
like it.
I like the humor aspect. You know, it's the Tim Robinson flair on it, but then it has this kind of funny storyline that I've been into.
I thought it was going to be like as dark humor as Friendship is. Like
Thank
I've said
God
on
it's
here,
not.
That's too. I don't like dark humor.
No.
I've found this show is just like right when it like leans dark.
Yeah.
It's just like has a funny reveal.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it always ends at funny, and I feel like I do like that. It's like fake dark comedy.
I'm game for that. The PI guy's funny.
Oh, Mike, I love him, dude. He might like rule the whole thing for me.
I brought you a gift. Now let me just bring it inside.
Dude, when he's when he's sitting there like washing his shoes or whatever on the couch listening to the tape and he's like mouthing along with it, dude, that got me so good. He's just like, "What are you listening to?"
Dude, in his apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Well, the first time he's listening to it is when they're in his car. And he's like, "What are you listening to?" And it's just like two guys cursing at each other.
Yeah, he's sick. I mean, I don't want to spoil the show for anyone, but it's worth the watch. I'm wrapped. I'm excited for the next episode. Big reveal on the past episode I watched. So, whew.
Yeah.
I'm
I
enjoying
ended up, at first I was shaky on that show because I was like, I don't really like I just want Tim Robinson doing something. I think my favorite Tim Robinson thing is Detroiters. That's like the perfect execution of his thing for me.
I mean, he also has such a great. I mean, Sam Richardson and him.
Oh yeah, that's
the goats.
I love that show. I've watched
Yeah.
both seasons many times.
But would you be bummed if you try to do another show just like that without his counterpart? It would just be kind of not as good.
I would watch it.
I would watch it too, but I feel as if I would be coming back to Detroiters.
Honestly, I think they're going to do Detroiters again.
Just another season.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of catching back on because it's on a streaming service now again.
It's on Netflix.
Yeah, so
And everything that goes on Netflix becomes big. But not only that, I feel like I see like stuff pops up on my
people are
my feed
posting
about
clips
it.
on it.
Yeah.
Like, this is funny. Yeah.
So I'm just like, dude, I think they're gonna do this again.
No, I wouldn't be surprised. Pardon me.
And I'll love it. I'll watch it.
It'd be good. But yeah, I
Unless
really
it's bad.
And then you'll hear it here first.
Yeah. All right, that's enough TV
enough
talk.
TV talk. I don't want to talk about Stranger Things, but do I know? It hasn't come out yet, so I don't know.
I don't think I'll watch it.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna begrudgingly watch it.
I mean, I probably will,
don't
but
wanna watch this
I feel like
thing.
it's the kind of thing where I'll watch the first episode and be like, I'm not finished. I'm not watching this.
He's still in hot water. The Lily Allen and the other guy, they are at each other.
Dude.
What's his name? I don't know. David
Harbour.
I would say that's a funny comment section in the AD YouTube thing they did about their house, because now everyone's like defending her, and they're like, he's so creepy in all the comments, and there's so many likes on it. I'm sure there's probably some threads, and they're like, my husband did this to me,
dude.
And it's like, oh, I'm sorry.
What causes people to be like, I'm going to become personally invested in these people that wouldn't even look me in the eyes if I passed them in the street?
Dude, I think it's just you got nothing going on.
Oh man, but that should be such a point of self-reflection for people where it's like, I'm in the comment section of this video, like, what am I doing? I don't know these people.
Delete. Yeah, why do I care what happened in their life?
Like, yo,
she did write a record about it, but still, it's her personal reflection on it.
I mean,
record's good.
That is her. That makes more. That's more fair.
And it's her.
However, a whole record, I don't think you got to have every song. That's strange to me. I can't imagine any relationship that I would have in my life that I would make a whole record about it.
I am assuming the whole record is about it. I've listened to it a few times. There's a few songs that are obviously like, he cheated on me. This is why. But she also says that, I don't know, this is art, so who knows? That they had an agreement that he could fuck other chicks. And I was like, dude, you let him play. You didn't think he was going to get caught up in some interest with other women? If he was
let him play a play.
Yeah, you let the player play, so you might get burned. I'm a Lily Allen lover, so I'm just saying, sis, little bro, little sis, you gotta be careful when you let your boy out to play.
Yeah,
especially when he's 11's dad or whatever.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about that.
Yeah, or that weird Russian guy in the Marvel movies. He's like the Red Soldier or something.
Oh yeah,
dude, it sucks. It's so.
I think they need to ban movies and TV for a couple years. As much as I love watching movies and TV, I think we just got it. We need a cleanse, man.
This is like,
no one's allowed to watch any of it for a year.
Is this why when they try to ban books from libraries and stuff, they just needed to?
Yeah, I think they should make us read for an entire year. I think that would change a lot of things. Like, imagine if everyone just had to read for entertainment for a year.
Okay, so you can still go on the internet and still advance technology, but the whole...
You can't watch anything.
Yeah, you got to create. You got to create your own imagination. Dude, it might advance society. Imagination would take off. You know? I
would definitely read more.
If I had to, there was no entertainment, I'd bust out a nice Playboy or something.
Dude, my thing is I want to read more, and I just never know what to read.
Yeah, I'm not a reading guy. I barely know how to read. So I read so slow. I'm always jealous of the people that read so fast, though.
I don't read super fast. I feel like I read probably at a average to slightly below average pace.
But I also feel like reading, when people say they read fast, I feel like they're lying. I feel like they're just getting a few words. I'm like, yeah, I got it.
I would read faster if my brain would not drift off from what I was reading. Like, that's a big problem I have when I'm reading, and I can't just, like... It takes a lot for me to just, like, lock in and soak up the words that I'm reading. I'll realize I'm just thinking about, like, I wonder what I'll have for dinner, but I'm still reading.
Yeah, I have the same problem.
I'm like, I just read a fucking paragraph while thinking about Indian food.
Yeah, I have the same problem. And then it gets even... Then I start diving into other stuff, like way more complex stuff. Like, what was I doing... like 5 years ago? Oh, remember the one time I went to the beach? And then it's like, whoa, where is my head at? What was I reading? And then the end. Oh, who died? I missed the best part.
We really lost our luster, man. We're sitting here talking about reading and Stranger Things and YouTube comments.
All right.
We haven't said one funny thing on this
I know,
episode.
what the hell? Oh, fuck. Let me chat all of that in a bit.
Yeah, let's take a moment of silence.
Yeah, we're creating something for people to watch. So maybe we're the problem, you know. Everyone, turn this off. Read right now.
Well, that's the thing. If we got to ban YouTube also under the TVs, and any like filmed entertainment has to go for a year.
Feels like North Korea, but I'm down. Ban it.
Yeah, that's the thing. In reality, I couldn't accept that. Mm-hmm. And I'd probably kill myself because I'd be like, well, we live in a world that is just like, does not make sense to me.
Dude, a whole year? That's a long time.
But I also recognize it would be probably a good thing overall.
It's the kind of thing...
Because people can still work on those. People can still be making stuff in that time, but they can't watch shit.
They can't broadcast it or give it to the mass. But do you think it would then, on the other side... a year later. Yeah, they're right. But in a year later, the productivity would go down because everyone would be so excited just to watch everything and take everything in. Maybe
for a brief period, but I mean, that's going to happen when GTA, it's not coming out, but like if it ever came out, that'll happen.
Yeah,
I think overall productivity in the world will go down for like at least a couple days.
That's why I'm so excited for it to come out to play it, but more just to see is what I'm thinking actually going to happen. Are these, everyone's taking off. Dad's taking off. I see a lot of stuff online. It's like, if you get your wife pregnant at this time, you'll have, you can take paternity leave then and play GTA.
Oh, well.
So there's probably poor saps.
I don't know that I don't think that logic is sound. No. I think if you if you're on maternity leave, you're gonna have your fucking hands full with other shit. Might be the time you'll be able to play GTA the least.
Yeah, these guys don't think that way.
Unless you're like an actual deadbeat, which
I think those guys are.
Hey, I don't respect you, but that's your choice to make.
It's your life to live. But all those guys got roasted now that they have a pregnant baby mama, and now they can't take off because there's gonna be nothing to play.
That does have to sting. Now when your baby's born, you're just gonna be disappointed. You're just gonna be like, okay, well, my life was supposed to be incredible, but now it's just like now I just have a fucking baby. That sucks.
He named their daughter one of the GTA characters.
Oh yeah, what are their names? Like fucking
I don't know, like
Eliza.
It's like a Spanish type of name. She's from South Beach. I don't know. Isabel?
I really don't even know.
That could be right. Let me check that. Let me look at that. I'm sure there's discourse on that. Isabel. Who is the GTA 6 characters? Man, I was feeling pretty good that we were doing the whole episode without
looking at our phones.
Looking at our phones and without talking about GTA.
Oh yeah. I mean, we're gonna have to like the next episode we do. We're gonna have to be like no video games. We can't mention video games.
Not a one. Lucia.
I
named my daughter Lucia. No.
I guess it could be Spanish. I feel like I think of Italian.
It is Italian. It definitely feels more Italian.
Italians. Well, I'm not playing GTA because I don't fuck with Italians.
I was gonna bring up another video game.
Which one?
I downloaded Skate.
Oh, who cares? We all know that sucks.
It wasn't good.
But we knew that.
I know, but I was hopeful. I was like, maybe this will rock. It's just nothing there. It's just, I mean, to be fair, it is they rolled it out in beta, but I need shit to be rolled out in alpha, dude.
Yeah, that is a little bit silly.
Like, don't let anyone download it, especially if you're going to do beta. Like, if you want people to test it, sure, maybe send it to people to hype it up.
Don't they have people like employed to do that? Like, what is the point of beta testing at this point?
I have no idea. I thought maybe to build hype, but the hype is bad.
I haven't seen one positive thing about it.
No, it's not really worth it.
That's cool.
There's no story. There's a storyline. They just want to like online play. I'm like, dude, I want some sort of
the original
story.
one have a story? I don't remember playing it. I just remember skating around.
I don't know. Maybe it didn't. Maybe I'm thinking of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater or something. I always like how that had a story mode in it. You got to meet all like the.
Who knows? You can't even shoot a gun, so I'm not playing it. I'm strictly gun
mode, dude. Pulls it out. Fuck. Oh, dude. Well, then what else is there to talk about if there's no video games? That's the problem.
The comment sections of things.
Yeah, we could talk.
Yeah, it's truly all. Anytime I look at my phone at this point, I realize that's all I look at this point.
You scroll. You don't even look at the picture. You scroll right down. Look at the comments.
I just like I see a post and I see what they're saying, and I'm just like, the comments are probably crazy, and I read it. And it's always people arguing, and I just like can't wrap my head around it. I think it's like so fascinating to me because it makes so little sense that someone would spend their time doing it that I'm like, this is truly like I'm at the zoo.
At the internet zoo.
Dude,
all these morons.
That's all I look at is comments.
I don't look at comments often, but I do enjoy them when you find some good ones. I feel like I just look at the pictures. What do I even look at on my phone? I feel like I just open it and just close.
See that we need to ban phones for 5 years.
Dude, that's something I can't get behind. I just want to throw it in a freaking box and lock it away.
I really don't like it. Like I don't like I'm not the kind of person that has games on my phone. So I don't like Joey plays little games on her phone.
So does Laria.
And I'm like, I wish I liked doing that.
She has the arcade thing you can download. I don't know. We pay for it.
I wish I liked it because I've said on here before. I feel like I smoke less now because I'm just all I really have to. My options when I smoke are sit there and think or look at my phone.
Could you read a book?
I've tried and I don't think it's very. I don't like it. Because you kind of need one hand.
You're going like,
and you could be one of these guys.
You could,
but then you got to turn it. I don't like it. I didn't enjoy it.
The idea behind it could seem nice.
Now, reading a book and drinking a coffee, that I like.
Yeah, because you have two hands. Because you can put one down and read a book.
I was gonna make coffees before you came here, but then I was like,
I've been caffeinated today.
yeah, well, these are caffeine free.
And I thank God. I had a coffee this morning, 2 cups this morning, made a cup for lunch because I had bagel for lunch. I was like, if I'm having a bagel, I need a coffee with a bagel.
Interesting. I don't have that.
You don't. They don't go so. It goes so well together.
I
Like a soda with a bagel.
only sweet things. I feel like I like it accompanied with coffee. There's really no food that I feel like I need coffee with.
Bagel and a coffee just hits like a hot black coffee. But yeah, then I had a yerba afterwards, and I'm like, dude, I'm zinging.
Yo, I don't think I like those.
I love them. They're my favorite drink right now. I've been so off of kombucha, and now it's all yerba for me.
I don't know. Yerbs are just. I'm more of a Celsius guy.
Celsius are sick. I haven't had Celsius in a while.
Oh, dude, I drink. Currently, my favorite flavor, which might be the most disgusting one,
Dill pickle.
is the retro vibes.
Ooh, what's in the retro?
It's like sherbet flavor.
Oh, okay. Is that why you got these Shirley Temple 7 Ups?
No, I just saw these at the store, and Joey likes Shirley Temple, so I was like, oh, let me try these, and I actually quite like them enough so that I went to the grocery store and bought more of them.
Pomegranate and cherry soda. That's fun. That's fun. I like how their skin color, their flesh color.
The color is kind of strange.
Because I wouldn't think that when I think.
Why wouldn't it be pink?
Yeah, this is.
What are they going for? Maybe just the zero sugar ones are a weird color. And the other ones are...
Zero sugar really sends me into a
if these
good
were
vibe.
If these were full body and not zero sugar, I don't think I would be able to drink it.
Be too much for me,
dude.
A lot
drinking
of
a soda with real sugar in it at this point is like feels bizarre.
It's a little treat. I like it.
See,
but I can't.
I don't find it to be that at this point.
I would drink soda even way less if that was the case. If I was just drinking regular Coke.
I can't believe that like the first 17, 18 years of my life, I was just drinking full sugar soda like all the time.
Your poor insides, dude.
Dude, my insides, my teeth, like...
He really does ruin you. It sucks.
It's crazy. If I had kids, which I won't, I would definitely be like, yo, you're not allowed to drink soda.
Yeah.
You can have one sugar-free one a week.
A lot of parents did that.
And then once they're like 8 to 10, I'd be like, you can have as many as you want, but just know that it's not good for you.
Where would you stand on with seltzer?
They can drink seltzer.
Oh, you can drink seltzer. I heard seltzer is bad for your teeth too, though, because there's like something in there, like acidity or something.
That's what they say, but I don't think I believe that.
I try not to believe it because I drink seltzer a lot. I'm like, dude, I'm drinking water. Give me a freaking break. Dude. It's bubbly water.
I want to be a seltzer person, but
I love it.
When I have Diet Coke, I'm just like, I'm not going to drink a seltzer. I'd rather... I am content with just drink... For me, seltzer is like a substitute for drinking regular water. And I drink a lot of regular water. Dude, I bought my first bottle of liquor the other day in my whole life.
Which one did you buy?
You know what one I bought.
Oh no!
For those listening, I've made it a point to not drink very much of it. I bought it probably on today's Wednesday. I probably bought it on Sunday.
Okay.
Maybe Saturday, and it has like this much gone from it.
You said this much left.
Yeah, it's got like this much left. No. For those listening, I only in the past maybe year started occasionally drinking alcohol. My whole life I was like disgusted by it.
It's
I just think it like I still think that most alcohol, like beer is I can't believe the popularity of beer. Like that'll never make sense to me. And people are always like, it's an acquired taste. I'm like, why is that something you would acquire the taste of? I'm totally good without that.
Dude, there's some like shitty beer. I'm like, why are you? What's the point? What's the point of drinking that? Maybe just to get drunk. I don't know. Like, you know that I don't know if he's Canadian or what, but there's this guy. He has this terrible haircut and fucked up teeth, and he's going to interview on
Justin Bieber.
Close. And he's going to interview on the news, and they're like, "So, sir, how do you feel about the new recommendation that to only drink 2 beers a week?" And he's like, 2 beer? I need at least 6 beer. Like, what do you mean 2 beer a week? I drink 6 beer a day. That's just ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Who can drink 2 beer? It's real. It's good.
Beer is so gross. Like I think the concept of beer is kind of fun. Like I said this the other day. Like when people bring like a 6-pack to band practice, I'm like, that has always seemed so fun.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm like, it's only fun because you got the little bottles clinking together and shit.
Yeah.
Or the cans, if you. But drinking them is like a misery. But my point is, I in the last year or so have realized that I like, a cocktail here or there. But the only liquor that I actually enjoy drinking straight up is Jägermeister.
Yeah,
I actually think it tastes incredible. But I found out that people mix it with Coke.
Yeah, that'd probably be.
I did that, and I thought it was pretty good.
I bet you it would be, yeah.
Because just drink... I poured like a little bit in a cup, and Joey's like, isn't that like... Aren't you just supposed to take a shot of that? And I was like, well... It was probably the equivalent of maybe 2 shots.
Uh-huh.
But I was just like sipping at it. She's like, are you supposed to drink it like that? Like, I feel like
you
that's...
can do whatever you want, right?
Well, that's what I said. I was like, well... I don't know. I mean, I like the taste. But she was reading...
You can put it on rocks,
See people put it in Coke, and I was like, I'll try that.
Yeah. Little daddy's delight.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's not for me, but that's sick though.
So I'll be having
first
some
liquor.
Jaeger. Yeah, the first ever in my life. I've never bought it for. I don't think I've ever bought liquor for anyone else either.
It's always funny, like Christmas. I always I go to the liquor store and I'll buy a couple $100 or probably $200 worth of liquor and stuff. I'll stock up. We get a wine delivered, but it is always strange. I'm like, this isn't all just for me. I'm having a party.
Oh, dude, those people have seen it all.
Yeah, they just want to make sure your ID can scan, and they don't give a fuck what you're buying. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I had to ask. I couldn't find it.
Where'd you go? Locally?
Wegmans in New Jersey.
Oh, right. Because you had to go across because it's separate. Yeah. Yep, that's the one I'm thinking about when I go in there and get a little shopping cart.
I was like, and the reason I couldn't find it is it was on the top shelf, and it was like the first row of like 8 of them was not there.
Sold out, dude.
So they were just
hot
like
item.
the closest one was just like all the way back. But I had to be like, do you guys sell Jägermeister? Knowing that they obviously they do.
They have to. Yeah, it's like one of the most popular.
And he was like, oh yeah, right down here, like halfway down.
Jägermeister.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it tastes awesome.
I have I feel like my old grill used to be Jägermeister.
I'm gonna drink a full glass of it after we record.
Yeah. How do you, that's got a funny way to spell it too, Jägermeister. It's like a
starts with a J.
Jägermeister.
I will say it is German, and that
that is strange.
That disgusts me.
It's a liqueur. Interesting.
Liqueur. Yeah, dude, it tastes so freaking good. I was telling you guys this last week. I was like, yeah, I'm afraid to buy it because I'm afraid that because I like the taste, I'll drink it too much. But I've been a good boy about it. I also I don't really like being drunk.
No.
Like a little buzz is fine, but I'm a high guy. I don't like...
That's not your vice.
Also...
Makes you feel bad
Smoking
afterwards.
weed doesn't really have, sometimes if I take a really strong edible, the next day my head will hurt.
Yeah, that's not fun.
That doesn't happen. You know how much I smoke, and I never wake up the next day and I'm like, oh man, I feel like shit.
I got smoke over.
But dude, I do not want a hangover. That seems so miserable.
Yeah.
So,
you don't want that.
I'll probably have one tomorrow after I drink my full glass of Jägermeister after this, but the bottle looks cool too. Cool logo.
Dude,
I just can't say enough good stuff about
it
it.
might be end up being sponsored by Jägermeister. Watch out. Dude.
Oh,
they might
dude,
fly you,
I would
they
love
might fly
to
you
get
to Germany.
the neon light.
There's a guitar somewhere in my, extended family that floats around. It's a Jägermeister guitar, and it's pretty fucking sick, honestly. We just get sponsored by all these beer and liquor.
Jägermeister endorsement. I'm gonna try to get Colin on it.
Oh, that'd be sick, dude. I used to like this band, but now everything is Jägermeister. It's like Jägermeister drops and songs.
Jägermeister endorsement Trump is one of the one of the searches.
Dude, they're releasing the files, man. They're coming out.
Yeah, man. So what are we thinking? Did he suck Bill Clinton off or what?
No, I would love it if he did. I would love it if he did.
Yo, if people found out that he was sucking dick, his whole thing would shift. Like it would be fascinating to watch.
He would just
how people would react, because so many people that fuck with him would just like defend it and be like, I've sucked a dick before, no big deal.
Yeah, it's not. You can still be alpha.
And other people would just be like, I'm done with him. And then people that hate him
would love his ass.
Well, a lot of them would just be like, ha ha.
Yeah.
And then some of them be like, maybe that's my guy.
Maybe he is liberal. Maybe he is our liberal king. I don't think he sucked Bubba off. I would love it if he did. It's got to be code word. I mean, what's the actual like phrasing is something about.
I mean, the thing at first that made it like, yo, maybe he did, is because he was like very defensive about them coming out. But then in the shocking twist, he was like, put him out.
I think he's saying that because everything's scrubbed from it now. I think he had his people go in there, scrub everything that made him look bad, and now it's like, yeah, bring him out. I'm not in there.
That was my thought too, because I was like, well,
I'm not in there.
There's something inevitably in there that, because he was obviously friends with the guy,
clearly.
Which, listen, everybody,
he separates.
Doesn't mean that he was involved in the activities of the guy.
He can separate the art from the artist.
Do I think he was?
Definitely.
Probably. But I don't think it directly means that, but I'm sure there's so much stuff in there that anybody could take and point as evidence that he's like a molester or something.
Or sucking dick.
Or sucking off Bill Clinton.
Which is kind of, I mean, what?
Since when do we call him Bubba?
That's the thing. I never heard of him Bubba. Maybe his friends call him Bubba.
But like everyone was posting that, and I was like,
who's Bubba?
Where are we getting Bill Clinton from?
That's the other thing, too, is that just like people are just alluding that Bubba means Bill Clinton. Maybe.
There's got to be more information that you and I are missing.
Obviously.
Yo, what if he ate Hillary out? That would be funnier, actually.
Dude, and he was eating her out, and Bubba came in, and he sucked his dick, and it was like they had a threesome.
The Clintons ran train on Trump. That would be.
That would be like, honestly.
Yo, I honestly think that something like that coming out would be the thing that hopefully makes the majority of people in the world just be like, what are we doing?
This shit's a joke.
Like, what are we doing? Like, can we just kill these fucking people and just like start anew? We're getting demonetized.
Yeah,
We haven't gotten demonetized in a while, so I do want to start tapping the edges of the perimeter and see what we see what.
I think they opened them up. So
I know that's why I'm
like,
confused. Like, what do you have to say?
I don't know, but we can find our way there. Get demonetized for an app. Be good. Be fun. How far can we push it?
I mean, we don't really make that much. Really much money at all from YouTube.
You don't make that much money. We make more money on Spotify and things like that than just having a YouTube show. But I like it. I like having a YouTube channel. It's fun.
Yeah, and we make most of our money on Patreon, patreon.com/, which we've gotten a slight influx of subscribers lately. Thank you for joining. We've also caught us at a good time where we are trying to be more regular with the Patreon.
Yeah, maybe it's what's it? If you build it, they will come type mentality. We're doing. We're building
Field of Angels.
Yeah.
Just like
we've been building it.
Kevin Costner.
Just like him.
Or is it that's a Kevin Costner movie, right?
I don't really know directors.
It's actor.
There you go. I don't even know actors. I know actors less.
I don't really know anything about anybody.
We know when people are like, oh, really? You guys talk about it. You're always like, oh, did you see that film? I love, or this director, yada, yada, yada. I feel like you and Mike.
Me and Mike we're sort of cinemaphiles.
Yeah. And sometimes I'm sitting there and I'm just like, who is this? And I have to the context clues start coming in, and then I'm like, oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. But it doesn't hit me right off the rip.
Yeah, it's fun. Me and Mike talk about movies so much, and we rarely ever agree on stuff that we like.
Sometimes it's hard to please. Sometimes it's hard to.
Mike
get on the
might
same
be
page.
more of a contrarian when it comes to movies than even I am. Like, my dad doesn't understand my taste in TV or movies.
But we all can come together and say that The Long Walk was a bad movie, except for one of our friends. So,
which is Matt Bailey, everybody. This is our friend
He's
Matt
been
Bailey.
on the pod a
He
few times
says
now.
that,
Yeah.
we got to have him back on and really just grill him about. Be like, explain to me what you liked about this fucking movie. But dude, I've seen other people I know post about seeing that movie and saying that it's like good. I can't make sense of it.
I saw a funny mashup with one of our songs to that movie, and they're like, "This song really hits with it." I was like, "Yo."
Seriously?
Yeah, it was Leech. And it's like,
yeah, so relevant to the Long Walk. That
It's
movie fucking blows, man. It sucks so bad.
It would suck to have your song finally in a movie, and then it's just like The Long Walk. No,
I would be okay with it. I would still be like, the movie sucks ass.
It's not inevitable.
There's a Wed Wing song in a show that sucks.
Yeah, I'd say it's not. It will happen.
It's also nearly impossible to hear. So
yeah, that was quite a bummer. That wasn't even audible, barely audible. I watched the whole thing and didn't even hear it, and I spent a lot of time with that song, and I couldn't.
Someone
even
that we
hear
know is the one that pointed out. I only knew that it was in episode 2 because the people that hit us up about it specify that it was in the second episode.
I was like, what the hell is this?
I watched it and I was like,
nope,
I don't think it's in there.
Because it was supposed to be like originally it was pitched as like a montage, and I was like, oh, okay, cool, and they're gonna come from. They said the Modern Museum, and I was like, there's no. I remember like the synopsis of where it was gonna be, and it was not. That scene didn't exist. I was like, where is this song? Wait,
dude,
where are you?
Speaking of, since we've talked about that show in the context of me being annoyed about shows that take place in Philadelphia and how they really try to do the accent, there's a show about. Do you know who Sean Suter is?
Was he a director?
No.
Ah, fuck.
He's a cop that got
Sean Suter.
murdered in Baltimore in like 2017, 2018 maybe.
Okay.
And all signs point to it being other cops that murdered him.
Inside Job.
Yeah. So there's like a mini series about it on HBO.
Okay.
There's also a documentary about it, but it takes place in Baltimore, obviously. And dude, the people are doing the Baltimore accent, which is, for the most part, the exact same as the Philadelphia accent. There's very slight differences. And dude, the people are doing it on there, and they're nailing it.
Oh, bring them up from.
I don't understand it. Like, people trying to do the Philly accent, it's so bad. But the Baltimore accent, the people on the show are like, there's not one person where I'm like, they're doing it wrong. And I think a lot of the actors in it are actually from Baltimore, and that's probably a part of it.
That definitely helps.
But like, you know who John Bernthal is?
No.
I think you do.
Where would I know him
He's
from?
he was in The Walking Dead.
I probably wouldn't know who he is. Okay, let me look him up. John Bernthal.
Bernthal. Bernthal.
Yeah, I do know. He's a big nose, huh?
Yeah,
he was in The Walking Dead.
He's in like the first 2 seasons. He's like
I know who he is.
He's like Rick's best friend, but he's like ends up being the villain. He's in a lot of stuff.
He's the Punisher.
I was gonna say he's the Punisher, but I wasn't sure if you're gonna be like, which one.
Oh, he's in Fury. Yeah, I probably wouldn't have.
But dude, he plays a corrupt cop in it, and his Baltimore accent is so good.
Where's he from?
I don't think he's from Baltimore. I think he might be from the South.
Yeah,
Who knows? He's probably from fucking Vermont or something.
Washington D.C.
Well,
So not too far.
He might have some insight into it.
Yeah, he might. That's kind of sick though. Regional guy.
Yeah, don't hire Kate Winslet to be from Philadelphia. We love Kate.
Yeah,
but her Philly accent is dog shit.
I do think when people do English accents, right, or all English people, like that's all so fake. Or is that such a common one?
I don't think so. I think some people maybe like. Listen, Johnny Depp is a good actor. He cannot.
I don't know what his accent is.
He can't. He's American.
I know he's American. I know he's from the South, but I'm just saying I don't know.
Honestly, I don't think he knows either. He does have a weird accent where it sounds like all of his acting has messed up what he thinks his actual voice sounds like.
I think that's true.
But yeah, think of how many British actors or Australian actors act
Kurt Russell
in American movies and like with an American accent, and people have no idea that they're not American.
Me.
That happens every single day.
But you kind of grow up on American shit when you're not from America. Like
that's true.
So I get when people can kind of whip that out of nowhere. But I guess once you try to go really regional, that's when shit gets tough. Like
if you had a Southern accent, do you think you'd kill yourself?
No, I don't think so. Southern accents don't bother me as much as they bother you. I don't.
Listen, all due respect to people with a Southern accent, but I just can't. I have a really hard time taking people. And I've talked about it before. It's because of all the true crime documentaries I've watched.
Yeah, they make
everyone in every single one of them has a Southern accent, especially the cops. Mm-hmm. And my brain associates it with dumb cops.
Yeah, I don't know if Southern accents bothers me really at all. It's kind of, but it's jarring when you drive from like into Kentucky or something, and someone hits you with one. You're like, whoa, what the fuck?
I mean, dude, my brother and my nephew live in Kentucky, and I feel like eventually my nephew's gonna have a Kentucky accent.
Howdy, Taylor.
But it's weird. A lot of people from there don't really have much. It's so regional there, seemingly.
Yeah, I just remember the one time we were playing a show and we drove to someone. This is when the band first started, and we stayed at this guy's house, and he opened the door and he hit us with like the most Southern drawl, and I was like, whoa, I guess we are in Kentucky. Holy fuck.
What's up, dude? You wanna take a shower?
Yeah.
Get y'all a couple towels.
I was like, we only drove like an hour, and it's crazy. It may have just been, I mean, case by case.
There's regions in Pennsylvania where people have accents like that, and I'm just like, how does this happen?
Man, where are you from? Yeah, where'd you crawl out from?
Yo, speaking of, I know we've talked about it many times.
Uh-huh.
We got to do the side podcast where we talk about the documentary Psychos that we've talked about.
Like, will we watch them or no?
I don't think we have to. I think we'll have to do like play a couple clips.
We could. Sorry, I'm just thinking.
It's tough because I want to do it on Patreon because I don't know legally how we can do it and like play the clips on YouTube and shit.
But if we're doing it on Patreon, just thinking out loud here, guys, they have their own video player there. So we won't get banned. Well, maybe we could get banned. I don't know if we would get banned from Patreon.
So I think we can do it on Patreon. I think it's on YouTube that I'm worried about.
We definitely can't do it. I wouldn't post it on YouTube like how we normally do it.
We could also do it on Patreon and try to post one on YouTube and see what happens. Because all they'll do is take it down.
Well, what I'll do, I'm just thinking out loud. I can make it separate. I can make a Patreon YouTube that's unlisted. And if that one gets flagged, it's not monetized. Who gives a fuck?
Oh, true. Separate from this one.
Separate from this one. So I think that's the way to do it. And we can show it. If it gets flagged, it gets flagged. Whatever, it goes down. Doesn't matter.
Dude, I'm ready. I feel like I think I know who I want to do the first episode on.
Okay.
And I just think it would be so. I mean, literally like I said, I watch a lot of documentaries in general. And there's always at least one character every single documentary that's like, I can't believe this person's fucking real. And not even like John Wilson or like Nathan For You style, where you're just like, where did they find these people? I'm like people that are talking in a very serious context about like kids getting murdered or like kidnapped or something, and they're just like total cartoon characters. and you're just like, I don't even feel bad for them. They're so strange.
Yeah, dude, because we can. I know we tried it before, but if we just pump the audio in here.
Yeah, we figured it out that time.
Yeah.
I feel like we could just,
we'll do no ads. We'll just watch it here. We can do it there. We'll do it on Patreon, and they're not gonna. I mean, would we have audio? Basically, you know what I mean.
Audio for the clips.
For the clips.
For the clips of from.
Well,
like,
are we watching it on here?
I don't want to watch like a whole thing and like comment. I want to be like
hit clips on there.
Here's our subject for the day.
Okay.
Here's a quick introduction. Here's the like documentary or documentary series that they're from.
Okay.
And then we just sort of like essentially fucking roast them for an entire episode, and then occasionally play like a clip of a psychotic thing they do or say.
This involves a little homework, but
it'll have a little editing, but we'll do it in a way that we won't make it crazy.
Okay. I think
basically our mic audio will just be the same as if we were doing a normal episode, and then there will just be clips interspersed.
Yeah, and if they're just little clips, I don't think it might not even get flagged.
Yeah. I think it'll be all right.
We'll do it totally separate from the monetized page on YouTube, so that just doesn't get flagged because that would be annoying.
Yeah, but the same Patreons of this show will have access
get that.
to it.
Yes.
Yeah. So if that sounds we got really bright things on the horizon.
See, that's what happens if you don't look at your phone for 20 minutes. We really started thinking.
I wanted to do this for a long time, and I just like haven't figured out how I think the format of the thing should be.
Mm-hmm.
But dude, I think it would be such a funny idea because I watch so many of these things, and I'm like, I want to talk to somebody about this freak. Like, think about the dad from the Natalia Grace thing. Obviously, he's getting an episode.
Yeah.
But like, he is such a. You kind of got to play clips of the guy to even explain him.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. It's hard to.
And there's so much
to
make fun of. It's crazy.
Yeah. He lives rent free in my head.
I mean,
him with the sideburns lives rent free, especially.
Oh, dude,
when he shows up as Mr. Cool Guy.
He's so awesome.
Man, I wish he was my dad.
I wish he was my dad. Remember when we tried to watch the
we had ads.
The ads killed me. We tried to watch along with the Hulu show, and we were like, "This is so fucking bad. It's unwatchable."
Yeah.
In my head, I was like, "Dude, we can just do the whole season."
I know. I was stoked on it because I was like, "We'll just watch this. It'll be easy, fun pod." But
yeah, it was just
not the case.
Also, there was ads, and I kind of throw a wrench in things because if people were trying to watch along with us, I don't know. The broke motherfuckers that listen to us probably got the ads anyway.
So it synced up perfectly. Fuck.
Well,
there's always next week.
What's the vibe? You feel like cranking a Patreon or what?
I'll crank one for the patrons. I gotta pee, so
all right.
We'll see everyone on patreon.com. So let's quit your band while you still can. And thank you for tuning in this week.
Thank you.
Bye.